Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome back. I'm Themis Diamore, and I'm here with your morning metamorphosis message for whenever this reading finds you. It was meant for you. These morning metamorphosis messages are all about transformational energy. I tell you the potential energy that may be showing up for you today and give you practical steps on how you can transmute, embrace, or surrender this energy for your highest good. Remember, this is only potential energy. Don't take energy that does not belong to you. Don't carry it with you. Leave it here for someone else who might need it. But if you need this information, you'll have the practical steps that you need to navigate through this energy. Or if you need this information for a later date, you'll already have it on hand. I have already shuffled the cards off screen. I will cut them on screen, lay them out, give the messages to you as you all as spirit sees fit. This is going to be our core deck, and this will be our clarifying deck. So we're going to jump right into this reading. The first card we have is the Five of Swords. Clarifying that, we have trapped, which is stuck, no options, unforgiveness. The energy underneath the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. Okay. My butterflies, we're going to first start off with this Five of Swords energy, this heavy Five of Swords energy. Five of Swords, this energy, this is a sword card. So first of all, this is about mental. This is about mental agility. So this could be about playing mental mind games. This energy could be about being hostile or being ready to, have mental bouts and mental fights and things like that. So when we look at this energy of the Five of Swords, as you can see, there's a figure on this card, and he's holding two swords in his hands and one on the ground, and there's some figures that are running away. So this could indicate, dishonor or loss. This energy could also be about destruction. And so when I pair this energy with the energy of trap, which is, again, stuck, no options, and unforgiveness, this energy goes well together because this is a mental concept. If you feel trapped, stuck, and feel like you have no options, that is from your mental perspective. So my butterfly spirit is saying to us that these mental battles, this mental pursuit, or this mental manipulation that we may be engaging in, or someone may be showing towards us, it's truly not keeping you trapped. It's truly not leaving you without any options, my butterflies. You always have options. And this energy of unforgiveness, this is also an energy of having a mental battle. Forgiveness is never, 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 my butterflies, for the other person. Forgiveness is to set you free. The last thing you want to do is remain stuck in the past, trapped in the past. And that's what unforgiveness actually does for you. It keeps you trapped into a cycle of trauma or a cycle of hurt that you've experienced. Because every time you recycle that or remember that incident in your mind, that trauma is still alive, that hurt is still alive, so your brain doesn't know that it hasn't happened now. So you end up repeating the feelings, repeating the patterns of what you felt and experienced during that time. Now, when we move on to this Ten of Swords energy that we have here, this Ten of Swords is all about failure. This is being mentally beat down. This energy could be about some type of being in pain. This is the energy of grief, of being in tears. This is the energy of sadness and feeling like you have lost everything. This also could be the energy of self-sabotage. So that's the reason why I'm highlighting for us the importance of forgiveness, because being in an unforgiving place, it really self-sabotages us from going towards the path that we actually desire, for the one that we're actually aligned with. So any feelings of mental gymnastics, any feelings of having to mentally battle with someone, any feelings of mentally having to create losses or feeling like losses were created for you. This energy is only temporary. This is only temporary energy. You can choose to not feel stuck, caged, or feeling like you can't move forward. These are all choices, and all of these things are trapped in your mind. And I feel like that's the reason why the overall energy and the first card that we had was the Five of Swords. This sword energy is very prominent because every energy out here, the Five of Swords, the trap, and the Ten of Swords, is all about being trapped in your head, being stuck in your head, negative mental thoughts replaying over and over in your head. But with this Ten of Swords, tens are all about ending. And that's the reason why I say this energy is temporary, because you're at a 10. Tens are all about endings. So you may have gotten to the end and you may be feeling like you're at rock bottom. You may have gotten to the end and it was, it's behind some long-held betrayal. But Spirit wants you to know that there is darkness after the sun. There is the sun after the darkness. The sun will always come out. And there is darkness after the sun. That is true as well. But for the sake of this conversation, there is sun after the darkness. You can and will move forward, my butterflies. All you have to do is choose it. Get control of your thought process. You choose, you tell your brain what thoughts that you want to have. Make the effort to change how you allow your own mind to sometimes self-sabotage you. Self-sabotaging always starts in the mind. It always starts with how we perceive ourselves or the things that's going on outside of us. So the first thing, in order to get rid of any feelings of being stuck or feeling like we don't have any options, is, like I said, to get control of those thoughts. Calm those repeated patterns of repeating all of the negativity that you felt over your life or that has happened in your life. Change these thought processes into something more positive, something of more of a survivor instead of a victim, and something more of a person who's operating from their place of their highest good instead of someone who's operating from ego. I want to leave us all with an affirmation, something that we can take with ourselves and speak life into our situations, something that we can use for those triggering moments when those irrational and negative thoughts keep popping up in our head, something that we can use to ground ourselves in whatever situation that we in affirm that we have done the work and we're moving towards our desired path. This affirmation is going to be, I release what has ended and honor the freedom waiting beyond this chapter. Because it's only a chapter, my butterflies. If you all have appreciated these messages, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, my healing is your healing and your healing is mine. So let's transform together. Welcome to your metamorphosis, butterflies. And until next time, you all have a blessed, safe, loved, and peaceful rest of the day.